This is Total Warhead, and welcome to the first of my Doomstack videos in a Total War Saga Troy. First unit that I want to showcase here is called the Marksmen of Elysium. They are recruitable from the Cerberus Mythological Expedition basis. Or basis? What the hell? That word doesn't fit here. So anyways, it is a really strong unit that can be recruited through the Call to the Underworld mechanic, but note that they actually have a limited recruitment capacity through this mechanic. But there is a way to mass recruit any of these units without any limited capacity by building up the local recruitment capability in provinces. So if we go to this province here, Caria, if that's how you say it, I have here constructed the Altar of Obliterations. The tier 2 version of this building, Offering Pit, lets you recruit any of these shade buildings that come with Cerberus. And if you look here, these units here have no total unit capacity, so you can maximize how many of these units you can recruit. Now, what makes these units really deadly? What makes them extremely strong? So it's based on a couple of things. The first things we want to talk about is what the unit has that makes it good. So it has pretty good ammunition as it is. If you look from the baseline value, the yellow, the range is also really good. It reaches almost a full, like, really good value here at its base value. And missile damage also is already at a pretty good value here with about 50% of the total bar. Now, the unit has, all of them have Demoralize, which comes from the Arrows of Phobos, which cause -6 morale and -10% attack to anybody attacked. So you can potentially route units faster as you lower their overall morale level. Additionally, the unit comes with something, or you can get it with some benefits to make them extremely strong. Having also Unbreakable means that if they get into the nitty-gritty and they're really struggling, they won't really rout, letting them at least, you know, do some damage with whatever unit models are left. So it breaks it, you know, having Unbreakable is an extremely good thing to have in a campaign. Now, I really want to talk about how to make this unit extremely deadly. So something the unit has is, it's called Revel in Death. All shade units have this. After the total battle deaths in the battle have reached 1800, these statistics that you see here get even stronger because the unit gets 25% extra base and AP missile damage, which is crazy, and also a +10 to the reload skill. Now, this damage, or this missile damage value that you see here, it is not actually what you would say accurate, because the reload time that I have on this unit at this moment is 0.4 seconds. The theory is that the total reload time animation for a unit is about 2 seconds. So if you get the value of a unit below that, you won't really be able to reach it. You'll be capped at around 2 seconds because of how fast it takes a unit to reload. So this damage that you see here is not exactly accurate, but it is extremely high even as is, which is something really good to think about. Now, how you get this unit to have really high ammunition, range, and missile damage? Let's first start with the ammunition. So if we go down here, where is it? So in the Artemis Recruitment location that I have a Temple of Artemis here, giving +8 ammunition for units recruited here. And then I have more magnitude increases with a Boyer, giving +6 across all 4 of the regions here. And then I also have a Master Fletcher giving +8 to ammunition of missile units recruited here. Note that you can actually recruit these units with even more ammunition by recruiting them up in the Epirus Commandery, which is up here in the northwest, or in the one where Istanbul is, which is this one over here. I think, let me see. No, actually, yeah, it's mainly the Epirus one, because the Epirus one has 4 regions. You really can't see it right now. Oh, here we go. It has 4 regions, and 2 of them are wood, so you can build 2 Master Fletchers at this location, giving +8 more ammunition. Now, going back to this place, I'm also getting them with 15% more accuracy for units recruited here from the Temple of Artemis tier 4. Continuing, you can get these units recruited with very high chevrons already at +8, and then you do a prayer to Athena to get +4 more, meaning you will reach the cap of 9 chevrons, because I have Boyer here, which also boosts the recruit rank of missile units in the province by +2. So that's already 2, 4, 6, 8 for the units recruited at this region. Now, continuing here, how else does the unit become really strong? How do we make it stand out so much? So if we go to the Mythic Monster, as you're leveling up the Cerberus, you can actually boost up the Cerberus's power or the Shade unit's power. So if we go over here, If you select Summon Marksmen of Elysium, you further increase their total ammunition by 25% for all of them faction-wide, and also 25% more reload speed. And continuing, the Blessings of the Immaterium gives these units 25% more ward save, which is insane, but this is the key part. They can get Sharpshooter. So if we look at what Sharpshooter does, which is just disgusting, any unit that this unit shoots will not have any missile block chance provided by shields. It just gets negated. So you're just gonna you are going to hit the damn unit. That is disgusting, like, to just hear. So that makes them extremely deadly. Now, the negative of shade units in the campaign is that they don't replenish unless you put Cerberus in the army and you select Blessings of the Immaterium, and that will let replenishment occur for shade units as long as Cerberus is embedded in the army. So right now they're not replenishing because I'm on enemy territory, but once I take it, you'll see them replenish. Now, I think there's a way to get at least 4% more casualty replenishment, constant, faction-wide, unrestricted, and it's from a unique building in Pylos that was fixed in the 1.6.0 patch to actually work, that gives plus 4% replenishment, faction-wide, unrestricted, and constant. So I think that would apply to other shade units that don't replenish, but that we'll find about that. I'll find out later about that in this campaign. Now, how you further boost up the unit is by getting an archer hero, because archer heroes, and actually defenders as well, can get skills that boost up the unit's statistics. Formation Specialist gives 15% more ammunition for missile units in Hero's army, 4% more missile resistance. This Armor Special gives 15% more AP damage of missile units. And let me keep going down. Prayer to Apollo gives plus 10% to missile damage of missile units. And if I keep going down here, Veil of Nyx, if I get the Night Battles and I also get the upgrade for ammunition, these units can get 20% more ammunition in battle, make them extremely strong. Additionally, there are a lot of equipments and ancillaries that you can get in the game to further boost up the stats of Javelin units, but also Archer units. For example, Bellerothon's Deadly Bow gives 10% more range of missile units. Cult Idol Statue of Apollo gives 10% more range to Archers, and Cult Idol Statue of Artemis does the same. So that really makes these units really strong, or by really increasing their range to really high values. How you get the cult items in the game is, my theory at least, is once you get 600 or more favor with a god, you can actually get and you keep winning battles, there's a chance you're gonna get ancillaries, cult idol statue, if that's what they're called, for each of these respective gods. So you can really get a lot of these items throughout the campaign as you keep the gods at very high level. Additionally, how you can also boost up the stats of archers and missile units faction wide is Cult of Apollo at tier 2 with Lord of the Silver Bow, giving 20% more range to archers and 15% reload skill for all missile units. And then if we continue here to Artemis, if that's how you say it, you can get 15% more ammunition to archers. And then at She of the Light Step tier 2, you can get 10% more missile damage and AP damage for archers. So really getting you a lot of overall statistics for all of these units. Now, continuing here, we want to make sure that these units, just perform extremely well in combat, but also don't fatigue that fast. How you do that is getting them with the high chevrons. So that's something hidden. With high chevrons on units, they don't fatigue as fast. So that's another benefit that they have. There's another way that these units can get even stronger. So the only way in Troy that epic heroes get another epic heroes defeat trait is they have to be epic heroes. Like this generic archer hero, if he defeats, for example, Paris, he will not get the defeat trait of Paris, which gives, I think, plus 10% more missile damage. So the best way to build this Doomstack of missile units is to play or have Odysseus or Paris in your faction. Make sure that you select as many missile unit stat buffing skills that you can get. And then with Paris, for example, make sure you defeat, I think Odysseus and Hippolyta maybe are the ones that give more missile damage. But yes, there are heroes that when you defeat them that can further boost up the statistics of your own units in the campaign. So I believe that is everything here that really can boost up the the ammunition range and missile damage of the units. What I want to do now is actually showcase the power of these units in battles. So let's just do this battle manually. I mean, it's kind of disgusting as it is. There's really no reason for me to even do this, but you guys can just see how strong this army is in combat. All right, so I'm going to showcase here how strong these units are. Let's make sure all of them have defend so they don't go anywhere that I don't want to. And then here, there we go. So the enemy's going to come towards me, and make sure we go over here, actually. Come over here. And then we should be able to melt the enemy in due time. Yep, there we go. Everybody getting melted. Very good. I mean, it's just, it's like, it's just disgusting. Yep, make sure. And look, even this small unit model of this archer hero is getting melted because of how strong the archer units are. So anyways, and also because of the 20% more ammunition, I got to 97 total ammunition in the battle. And 1800 unit models have not gotten killed. So we're not seeing the overall statistical buff to the units from Revel and Death. So these statistics can get even crazier in combat. So anyways, I think that is it. I really want to thank y'all for watching, and I hope to see y'all on the next one. Bye bye.